Are we starting?
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to Living Our Health. I'm Rochelle.
I'm Dawn.
And the purpose of our video today is just to do two things. We're going to try to keep these things simple, but, who knows. The first thing is we want to review, we just did a webinar with Dr. Josh Axe. He has his own channel, educational videos on here. He's wonderful. He and Jordan Rubin have their own ancient medicine site. We'll link it below. So we just did one of their webinars, and I also watched one of Josh Axe and Jordan Rubin's videos last night on hypothyroidism, so I just kind of wanted to do a review. I don't know if anybody on here, Dawn, is reviewing Dr. Josh Axe. Not that there's anything wrong with him. I just think we should be reviewing. And I'm going to let my friend introduce herself.
Hi guys, so I'm Dawn, and I learned about Dr. Josh Axe from my friend Rochelle here.
Oh, you did?
Yes, yes. I hadn't heard of him before, but maybe about a year ago, I think it was a video on essential oils that he had told me to watch, and it was on frankincense. And then I started watching his videos. I watched one recently on Candida, and I've just been watching, because there are so many,
right.
I've been watching a few that just kind of catch my eye.
Right.
So then popped up this opportunity to learn about, to become a coach on essential oils.
Right, so we watched his webinar this morning. So our first goal today is just to review some of the information we've heard in our webinar we did with Dr. Axe. And then secondly, Dawn and I are both on our second day of our own detoxes. So, and Dawn already mentioned that Candida. So do you want to talk about what type of detox you're on and why?
So, I haven't been diagnosed with Candida, but when I watched his video on it, I felt
Who's
like
he?
Dr. Josh Axe.
Okay.
I felt like some of the symptoms were categories that I fell under. So I thought that maybe I should just give it a try. So I thought I would try out doing a detox and staying away from sugar, which is one of my vices.
Are there anything else you're staying away from besides sugar?
Right now, well, I'm trying to lower the carb intake, but sugar.
But are you doing fruit?
Oh no fruit.
No fruit.
Because fruits are sugars.
Right.
I said 3 days initially, but I think I'm gonna go a week because I want to see a difference. And it's hard.
Well,
but
a lot of
on 7
detoxes
days.
are hard, and I think in order to not set ourselves up for failure, which is a really good lesson, and we'll talk about more of that on this channel, but if you're going to do a detox or a diet or whatever, if you fail, you fail. You know what I mean? It's not about being imperfect. I mean, it's not about being perfect. It's about being okay with being imperfect and making mistakes. So Dawn's saying she wants to do the detox for 7 days, but you know what? If she makes it for 3, that's awesome.
Yeah. Right.
So I'm on day 2. I'm doing my own detox too. It is summertime. We live in Hawaii, which basically is summertime all the time. But, we just want to get a little more healthy. So I'm doing only raw foods for 10 days. And again, that's my goal. If I don't make it, I don't make it. But I'm on day 2. Yesterday, I had a smoothie, and we'll talk more about smoothies in another video. I had some pineapple, and then I made a really good salad last night with some garbanzo beans that I soaked. And if you guys soak like garbanzo beans or nuts, it helps release enzymes, and it helps them to become more digestible. So, and then this morning I had like a spinach and coconut water and blueberry smoothie. And then I had some sauerkraut here at Dawn's house and some olives and some guacamole. And the only thing I've noticed different is that I'm going to the bathroom more, number 1 and number 2. So I don't know if that's the cleaning me out or whatever, but that's what's happening on day 2 of my detox. Okay, so now we're going to review Dr. Josh Axe, who we love. Don't we love?
Absolutely. Right.
Yeah, and if he wants to sponsor us at any point, we would love to become his disciples and be sponsored by him. But we both did a webinar this morning on becoming an essential oil coach, and we thought the webinar was really well done. Good overview of his program. What do you think, Dawn?
Enough so that it prompted us to create this channel and create our own brand, Living Our Health.
Living Our Health is our brand.
Right, and
there'll be more information coming.
More information coming, and I think that for us, what's interesting to me is that I've been using essential oils for about maybe 2 or 3 years now, and I am, again, not an expert. This is our first class that we've been, our first time we've been taking anything formal, and it's exciting because he talked a lot about the why it's important to use a certain oil or what it is. So when someone asks you why you use turmeric or why you use frankincense, I love the information and the knowledge behind it, which really makes a lot of sense. So a lot of learning for us to for our journey.
For our journey.
Yeah.
And that's what this channel is about, you guys. Living our health and our journey to become even healthier. I enjoyed the webinar, but as Dawn and I are both professors in education with a background in special education, and as I was watching the video, and this is a message for Dr. Josh Axe, I was wondering about accessibility in his webinar. Like, I was thinking for people maybe with some hearing issues, the webinar should have been closed captioned or at least had the subtitles going on. And just maybe the font size, you need to think about that. Too much font on a page is sometimes overwhelming for maybe individuals with learning disabilities. It was fast. The webinar was definitely fast, so it was hard to, keep pace. So whenever I think any of us do any type of teaching as adults, we need to think about people with disabilities and accessing information. And is the information we're going to present accessible to everyone? Now, I know here on YouTube there is the CC caption at the bottom, so hopefully people can use the closed captioning on our videos or any videos. And then last night I watched one of Dr. Josh Axe's video series on Hashimoto's disease and hypothyroidism, and he was with Jordan Rubin, and it was about 42 minutes, and there was so much information, you guys, and it was awesome, and he broke it down into categories, which was good. But Dawn and I were just kind of joking about the fact that they used just a whiteboard and pens. So we were just like, isn't there more technology that you don't have to use a whiteboard?
At that status and that
level. Dr. Josh Axe.
Right. Because for us, maybe that would be okay because we're just trying. We have no technology experience.
No, I can barely use my cell phone.
We're literally just sitting in front of the computer filming. But hey, we're all getting started somewhere.
Right. Yeah. And maybe, Dr. Josh Axe, you need to work on chunking your information. Chunking information is it's a strategy when you teach students, and especially students maybe with disabilities. You don't want to give them too much information. You want to chunk it. So that would be our only advice, maybe. Dr. Josh Axe, if you're listening, we would love for you to listen. We would love to come and visit you.
Yeah.
We'd love to visit Jordan Rubin, your farm. Just...
We're devoted. We're dedicated.
Oh, yes. We're apostles.
Yeah. We're passionate followers.
We're your disciples, and we think you should open up a wellness center here in Hawaii, and we'll manage it.
Yes.
Why wouldn't we?
Yeah. I have something positive that came, was the story that, you shared about Dr. Josh Axe, right? You shared about why you got into this business and about your mom, and you talked about, how she got cancer and then went into remission and then got cancer again. I think we all know someone that's affected by either cancer or some other disease, and I think that's what, for us, triggered a lot of, that emotion, like, we can do this, and it's never too late.
Right, and we can help someone.
Yeah.
I mean, part of the purpose of this channel is to help you guys with your journey to health, and what we're going to try to do is just live our health out loud in front of a camera.
Yeah. Because we're still learning too,
Yeah,
right?
please.
Right.
And there's things we want to work on and improve on.
Yeah.
Thus the detox. But yeah, Dr. Axis, we won't go into everything, but his mom, had a battle with cancer, and she's better and in remission. But yeah, he talked about that journey, and Dawn's right. We all know someone who has cancer, so hopefully this channel can help. And I think one of the things that science is finally realizing is that a lot of these diseases, including cancer. Look at my shirt. You guys were so unprofessional. I know. This is Spiritual Gangster, by the way, not sponsored. Would love to be.
And this wasn't planned right now.
Yeah, we were going to go for a walk.
Right.
Which we're going to take you on anyhow, but that's a separate video. I think the medical community is finally realizing that with like cancer and other big diseases, you really have to just start with boosting your immunity. Like that's it. So, yeah. So thank you guys for watching. We'd appreciate it if you would subscribe, give this video a thumbs up,
and comment below.
And this is the beginning of our branding. So when we start to make millions, we'll remember you guys.
There you go. Living our health.
Living our health.
With Rochelle and Dawn.
With Rochelle and Dawn.
Thank you.